So Tuesday night, and I'm making grilling quail. So this can't be a super long video, as I have to sort of tend to them on the grill and baste them as I go. And the basting's an olive oil, lemon juice, oregano, salt sort of mixture, spice mixture, and that adds a little bit of acidity to this gamey meat, which I can most attribute to sort of like dark meat of chicken, but a little leaner, less sort of greasy. And one of the few things that I cook sort of well done or medium well is quail. I like the skin to be crispy. I like the meat to be cooked all the way through. Of course, if I eat duck, I want it medium rare, but that's different. Now with that, I wanted something really good. I often have quail around the holidays, around Easter, and it kind of reminds me of sort of my heritage. So I went with this one, and I opened it all the way. I corvined this the first time I had it, and this is Hazidaki's Nichteri. It's an Assyrtiko, and these are 100-year-old vines, 2019, and I do like it. I think I've liked the other ones, Cuvée 15, Familia, better, and they're less expensive. I'm not, this could be bottle variation, could be something else. There's a bit, you know, the texture's there, the aromas are good. Well, it's blowing off a little bit. Maybe the aromas are coming into play. There was a little bit of a, I guess, a reductive smell. Maybe it's coming off a little bit. Maybe it's blowing off. I was getting when I first opened it a little bit ago, I was getting a very, like a burnt plastic kind of aroma and a little bit on the palate, and that was very off-putting. I wanted to compare a little bit with the Dunhoff from last night, because it kind of reminds me of a Riesling in a way. It's got more weight. And it's funny how this smells so different now. This still has more of the unripe citrus though on the nose. Oops. Yeah, no rubber here. Yeah, and this has a little, the aromas are different. It smells like confit lemon. This is lemon pith, lime pith. What was I saying yesterday? Lemon zest. It's a sort of concentrated lemon, concentrated lime confit. There's something else on the aroma. It's like a sweet peach. The flesh of a white peach. Couldn't get it out. I'm gonna retract my statement. It actually is tasting way better right now. Like a lot better. Alright, I'm gonna go check on my food and continue. So they have been flipped and have been basted, and they're gonna continue. In the meantime, I'm gonna continue with this tasting here. Not that anyone's really wondering, if anyone was wondering, I never do edits. This is all one take, I go. If I mess up in the first 5 seconds, I might restart. That's about it. A lot of this is meant to cut out some of the pauses in speech to help me become a better presenter or speaker, especially in meetings or other professional type of things. Not specifically here about wine, but this is a passion of mine, so it's easy for me to discuss this off the cuff and spitball and just go with it. When it comes to work, certainly some items you have some content in your brain, you're subject matter expert or not, but things like this, and then rewatching them, catching yourself with the ums and likes and things like that we often overuse in dialogue, in meetings, in presentations. Something I'm trying to shed from when I'm speaking. So rather take pauses, use transition words, other things, and I'm doing it like this. Okay, so this is tasting way better. Acidity is super high. Super high. Way up there. Very high acidity. In contrast to yesterday's Riesling, this has more of a sour unripe citrus sour flavor, which is more lemon lime. This does have some unripe peach, but like it's slightly ripening. And star fruit, slightly ripened. Confit lemon, confit lime. And there's just more texture. This is a little leaner. This is a little bit more. There's a little more body here. And Assyrtiko is a wine typically vinified to be very crisp and light. These Hatzidakis ones seem to have a little bit more weight. They're just probably seeing a little bit more skin contact in the vinification is what I'm guessing. This was very different than the other ones. I like all of them so far. I just wish the prices were a little less, but I guess you get what you pay for sometimes. My biggest satisfaction is there's some extremely high quality Greek white and even some Greek reds. I have a Greek red that I just saw the other day in my fridge. I totally forgot I even bought it. It was recommended to me by somebody that I guess watched one of my videos, one of the few people ever. And he mentioned that he knows a store I bought some of the Greek wines at. It was my birthday, the birthday unboxing I did, where I went to a place in Astoria, Queens to buy wine. And he said, if you go back there again, try this specific one, and it's a indigenous red grape to Greece. I've never heard of it before, and I bought it, and it was definitely pretty expensive. At least I thought it was. And he said it's going to be great. Like I've mentioned many times, the one Greek red I keep trying to love. They say it's similar to Nebbiolo is Xinomavro, but it just isn't ever hitting that spot for me. I have yet to have a good one. This gentleman told me that there are definitely some good ones out there. That's actually one of his favorites, but mine seems to be Mavro Dragano, which is the Greek red grape that I seem to gravitate towards more so. And I have a Hatzidakis of that eventually I will be trying. Back to the Quail. Well, now my hands are effectively burned. I will try a little bit more here. One more turn, one more baste, and they're going to be ready to pair with this wine. And I will put the Riesling away for tonight. See, there it is again. There's a little bit of this plastic rubbery, but then it's gone. I guess it just needs to warm up just a little. And I had this in my white wine fridge. It's at 47 degrees. When it hits the glass, it does good to about 50 because the glass is warm or room temperature. And I want to drink whites around that 50 degree Fahrenheit mark. So, but this also is coming off a little bit colder. So it is frosting my glass here, but it also is very warm and humid. Honestly, unlike any other Greek white I've ever had, maybe minus the Louros, which I have with the Uni tasting, which I kind of forgot how it tastes now. I did a Corvin of it and I loved it. That has extended skin contact. That was a pretty dark wine. I think it had a few years on it too. That was pretty pricey though. This is extremely unique to most of the whites. I'm gonna buy, I keep saying that I just haven't done it, the Sigalas Assyrtiko, which sort of got me on Assyrtiko, but it's just such a high acidity that it almost takes the enamel off your teeth. So I'm going to try it again, though. I'm going to compare it. It's gone up in price. It's gone up a lot in price. It used to be like $20. Now I feel like it's $40. It's doubled. Although wines in general just seem to have gone up a lot. The Riesling's still fantastic. It's just a lot less weight. Not a lot less. Less weight than this wine. And this one just has a little bit more going on. Although I could definitely mistaken this for a single vineyard Grossgewachsene Bojici on a German Riesling bottle Riesling, without a doubt. I don't think. I don't think. I would definitely not guess Assyrtiko with this ever. Not that I would guess Assyrtiko to begin with. But this one would never get me there. Sorry, 10-minute video. I thought it was going to be a 3-minute video, but that's it. A little background to why I even do this. These two white wines, gonna go have my quail with it, something I haven't had in a while, probably since probably about Easter. But I have a family's worth, so I have 6 of them to gnaw on, enjoy it with this wine. And with that, have a good night.